The mission of Cox Automotive is to transform the way the world buys, sells, and owns cars. vAuto is responsible for the inventory management platforms around the Cox Automotive retail platform. The culture of vAuto is one of ownership and empowerment. The teams here, they're able to take their space, their domain, and really drive it from ideation all the way to execution.
It's energetic, team-oriented, and a lot of fun.
We moved from .NET Framework to .NET Core for a lot of our newer services. This means that we don't have to run on Windows always. We can actually move to Linux, which actually opens a lot of possibilities. The cloud is way more friendly to the Linux environment than it is to the Windows environment. It's cheaper for server costs, for one. There's a lot of open source software for the Linux community. And honestly, it was just more fun to start working in different environments.
At the team level, we try to drive a lot of autonomy and a lot of decision making on how they decide to do Agile. We don't prescribe Scrum or Kanban. We let the teams choose what works best for them.
At vAuto, my main focus is to collaborate with the team so we can understand what their needs are, so we can help build automation around their continuously deployable pipelines and get their applications in the cloud. We'd like to build a platform of technologies so that we can have consistency from team to team while capitalizing on the things that we've learned in our previous automation experiences.
The UI UX system at vAuto, more broadly for Cox Automotive, is called Tracksuit, and it's very exciting because it's a more modern look and feel, and it's something that we're looking to provide more consistency across all of our business unit products as we bring them together in a connected platform. We're actually using Google Tag Manager to develop a baseline of understanding for qualitative research. And then on the quantitative side, we're blending that information with dealer interviews and folks who are using our software to get a more well-rounded picture of user behavior.
At vAuto and all across Cox Automotive, we're doing a big push towards API first and moving into AWS, cutting our applications down into microservices. We're also looking at machine learning and analytics to really drive the technologies that we build.
The move to AWS is probably one of the most interesting problems that we're working on right now. There's all sorts of new tech that we now have to learn and figure out what we should be using and what is the most appropriate for running our apps. From an engineering standpoint, I would find it the most interesting thing that we work on today.
We see 10 million cars in the US market, and we gather data from thousands of sources. And what it really means is we have to scrub the data, standardize it all across, so all our applications can utilize the same data. The way we solve problems is not just utilizing code. We use other avenues in technology like data science and data analytics to really come up with better solutions for a very simple thing such as stocking. Typically, these functions are siloed and development does not get exposure to other functions, and my team, I feel, is very unique and extremely exciting.
You know, I love working here. I've worked here for a long time, since the acquisition back in 2010, and I never thought I'd be part of a big company. But this is a big company that really focuses on its people and its technology and really focuses on doing the right thing. It's great to be a privately held large company.